What's up, everybody? We're gonna just let this ride just for a little bit. Turn up some of this music. Uh, I just want to say good morning to you guys. I haven't done a live on YouTube for a while. It's been a while since we've done a live on YouTube. I mainly be on TikTok, and then I wasn't even on TikTok for a while. I was just so busy recently. Really haven't had time. You know what I mean? Just trying to build this business to what I want it to be, and it takes a lot of effort. Um, I hope everybody's doing good. I really do. I know time's been tough for a lot of people, financially, mentally, emotionally, physically. Yeah, I'm here for you any way that I possibly can. If I can help financially, I'm here to help spiritually or emotionally, mentally, etc. Um, yeah, we're gonna be talking about some stuff today. A couple of things that I want to talk about because it's morning time. And if you guys haven't done so, do me a favor, hook me up and hit that like button. I need it. Relentlessly, I've been trying to grow this channel for like a year now. I think it has like exactly a year. And it's not easy, man, being a YouTuber. I tell you, this is not easy. Maybe one day I dedicate, and do it like full time. But right now, I know that it's not easy being a YouTuber. But this is my. Let me turn this down a little bit. This is my battle cry, and this is my way to help with everything that's going on right now. 'Cause there's a lot of stuff going on. We know that. So this is my way to counteract all that stuff. This is my way to counteract it. Um, so yeah. So what am I going to be talking about today? Well, it's morning time first and foremost. So um, I just want to say this much. What we do in the morning when we wake up, the first 20 minutes when we wake up in the morning, makes a big difference on how the rest of our day is going to go. So let me just be a reminder because right now, what you do is going to determine what direction your day is going to go. So if you want a good day, do some quick breathing exercise, do some quick exercise, a quick jog, a quick something. Read a paragraph of one of your favorite books or something like that. And by the end of the day, you're gonna say, "Oh, thank you, Jonathan. I'm happy I tuned into Seven Circles because let me turn this down because it really matters. It really matters, and I know that for myself personally. Another thing that I'm going to be talking about today. I'm going to be talking about crystals. So this right here that I have on is labradorite, one of my favorite crystals. I have a bunch of them. Um, I also wanted to be talking about metals, the different types of metals. Um, there's a lot of directions that we can go into. I know, I got to be careful because on TikTok, some things I could say a little bit, like I could be more liberal about my language and I won't get taken down. But I haven't spoken really much about this when it comes to these things that they want us to take, and I know you guys know what I'm talking about. I would be nice. I would be nice to say don't take it or do what you want to do. You know what's best for you. But I'm just gonna be straight up blunt. I'm gonna be so blunt. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. If you subscribe to my channel by the law of attraction, by the law of vibration, something between us is vibrating. Something else is vibing together. Because people just don't come on my channel. I have a unique channel, and I can go into any direction that I want to go into. I can talk about the stupid stuff out in the media. I can talk about this. I can talk about that. But I created a channel that's centered around, spirituality mainly. But then, of course, we talk about love, which is important as well too, as part of spirituality, and then the wealth, which I think has a play into it, and health and things of that nature. But all of the types of tricks that they have right now. Okay, and I wish I had my notes in front of me, but I'm just kind of freestyling right now. but all of the tricks that they talked about, and that they continue to mention, just so many of them. I mean, they got tons and tons of tricks. Let's look at one of the things that our so-called vice president said. She said that if you don't take it, that you're not following the Bible, that you're not being a good Christian. If you don't take it, the Jabba, then you're not a good Christian and you're not following the Bible. The nerve of somebody to say something like that. The nerve of them to tell you that if you don't take some creation and inject it and put it in your body, that you are not a good Christian and that you're not doing what God wants you to do, that you're not following the commandments, love thy neighbor. Notice the mind manipulation. Really notice this. This is crazy, right? I'm just gonna speak as frankly and just be as regular as I can. I'm gonna get really comfortable. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, and it's an insult. It's an insult, a flat out insult to people who are developing their spirituality. Maybe some people need religion as a base to develop their spirituality, and then maybe they get rid of religion and then they go on to the, and do their own thing. There are levels to this game, but the nerve of somebody, a politician, to tell you that you're not a good Christian if you don't take this. These things that are in society, these mind, these games that are set up in society, the media, the monetary, the medical, the educational, the agriculture. These things we really need to watch out for them. Politics is becoming like a religion in itself. Politics is becoming like a religion in itself. If you look at religion, there was a quote that I like. It said, religion controls, but spirituality liberates. And that always resonated with me. But when you look at politicians nowadays, it's like whatever you choose to be, whether if it's whatever party you belong to or you subscribe to, it kind of seems like it's a religion in a way, and it's so constricted. And I'm just inviting people. I'm inviting people to think for themselves, to think for yourself, because it takes a strong person to think for themselves. But I tell you this, if you're wrong, at least you're wrong because you made the wrong decision. And you should be proud of that. You should be proud of the fact that you personally made the wrong decision, that you did it. That's something to be acknowledged. You don't need to blame nobody. You don't need to point fingers and say, oh, this person lied or this whatever. Don't give your power away. If you made the wrong decision, oh, I made that mistake, and own it. There's power in that. But to listen to somebody, to follow somebody, is a different story. It's a difference in that. You're giving your power away. Have you guys ever heard of the book by Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich? Really cool book. A lot of money gurus, they talk about that book. Grant Cardone, Robert Kiyosaki, Tony Robbins, Bob Proctor, Les Brown, all those guys, man, they all talk about it. Jim Rohn, I liked him a lot. He passed away like 2017. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Well, he also wrote another book, which didn't come out until 2011. And in that book, he actually wrote it back in the 30s, because he was alive during like the Great Depression. But he wrote it back in the 30s, and the name of that book is called Outwitting the Devil. Go ahead and look it up on YouTube. Outwitting the Devil. I don't care if you stop this video, because it's not about this. And listen to that audiobook. It's a great book. A great book. Outwitting the Devil. And one thing that he talks about is that the energy of the devil, if you will, the negative aspect of it, controls 98% of the people. 98% of the people on this planet. And that the other 2% he can't control. And he talks about the reason why he can't control it. And he said because they have a definite thought. And then the author who's interviewing the devil, and you might be like, what the heck? But if you listen to the book, you'll understand. He breaks everything down. It's a really, really good book. But he asks him, like, what is definite thought? And he breaks it down and he explains, like, somebody that has a purpose. Excuse me, sorry. Somebody that isn't a wanderer, somebody that isn't just aimlessly walking around. Somebody that actually has a definite purpose. He cannot control those type of people. Meaning that if you have a goal in mind, and if you're working towards that goal, actively working towards that goal every day, there's nothing that can influence you. There's no fear that can enter inside of your body. There's nothing that can stop you. Not even this so-called devil. Okay? Don't forget who you are. You're a powerful being. You're a powerful being. And when we think for ourselves, there's power in that. It's power in that. I say be original like oregano. Because a lot of people, they just follow. And I don't understand that. I really don't understand why people follow. I remember I used to go to college back in Philly, and this was back like in 2004, like with George Bush and the Twin Towers and everything, and everybody hated George Bush. They hated him. And I remember people would listen to the government. Like the government would say, okay, like now it's okay to do this, and they would do it. Now it's okay not to do this, and they wouldn't do it. And I was like, wow, they're listening like bees, like in a beehive, or like ants in an ant colony. And I was, I was like 19 to 20 at that time, and I'm like, I don't understand why people just don't think for themselves. But you're gonna find out that the majority of people don't think for themselves. The definition of normal, which most people are normal, means to conform. It means conformity. Normal means conformity. Look it up in the dictionary. So to be normal is to conform and to be like everybody else. And I just think that, we're all so unique with our fingerprints, with our DNA and many other things, our genetics, that like to act like everybody else, man, it's just a waste of who you are. It's a big waste. And I dare you, like they used to say, I dare you to say no to drugs. I dare you to step out and to be original like oregano. I dare you to rock glasses with no things in them. Right? I dare you just to be you. Like who gives a French toast? Like just to be you. Because when it's all said and done, what does it mean? What does it mean? And what have you accomplished from it? And if you're the type of person that feels like you have something inside of you that's aching you and it's constantly bothering you, and it's like a burning desire, then it's your responsibility to make that thing come into fruition, into this physical plane. Because it wants to seek expression through you. It could have picked anybody, but it wants to seek it through you. And that's part of your soul journey, part of your soul growth. That's part of your dharma, part of your purpose. So it's important. It's really really important that we learn to be original like oregano. That we learn to be authentic. That we learn to be unique. That we embrace our uniqueness, because uniqueness is not a weakness. Uniqueness is strong in every single way. And this society, it doesn't teach you to be unique. It teaches you to rock the clothes like everybody else, right? It teaches you to be in a school system and to face the board like everybody else and face in the same direction, and um, eat what everybody else eats, and you know what I mean. And yeah, yeah. Be yourself, man. Be yourself. Be yourself. And by being yourself, you're gonna free yourself. I know this through personal experiences, man. If I wasn't myself, I would have missed out on so many great things in life. So, I mean, so many great things. And it's hard to be ourselves sometimes, man. It's hard when you got family members that are pressuring you, when you got friends, when you got professional colleagues that are pressuring you, and they want you to fit in with the crowd. It's hard to be yourself. But I'm telling you, it's power in being unique. Uniqueness is not a weakness. There's power in that. Don't forget, normal by definition means to conform. Look at the definition of normal. Look it up. It means conformity. Why be like everybody else? Have you ever just took a walk into the graveyard and just like looked at all of the people that never manifested their dreams? They never wrote their book. They never. Jab is not worth losing your godhood. Absolutely, absolutely, man, absolutely, absolutely. I don't know what's up with it. I mean, I can theorize all day what's going on with that jab, but I know it's not good, and that's just the bottom line. I know it's not good, and I trust nature, and I definitely don't trust those people, because people tell you who they are not by what they say. People tell you who they are by their actions, and it doesn't matter how well somebody speaks of this freaking language called English, which is just like a mutt language. It's just composed of just a bunch of everything, and there's a bunch of codes and a bunch of spells in it. So it's a really weak language, but like a lot of the words that the people are saying, they're just empty. They're dead. The politicians, like, it doesn't have nothing back behind it, and they constantly just lie. So why even subscribe to that? I mean, when it comes to this jab, the person that invented it, right? The same person that invented, the Microsoft, the glasses, yeah, yeah, the blacks and the Latinos, they should take it first, and the older people, she should take it first. You know what I mean? And like, he's not even taking it himself. I mean, I have so much content that everybody does. We know they're censoring people. We know they don't put it around like that. They put the other stuff out, the stuff that dumbs people down. So, yeah, stand your ground. Stand your ground, be strong, be original, be you. Don't follow the crowd. Support businesses that support the people. If there's businesses that wanna segregate people and take it back to that type of energy, don't support those businesses. Don't give them your money, because money is going to support them in an energetic type of way. Say, you know what? I don't support you. You don't support me, then I'm not going to support you. And that's what we got to do. Spiritual warfare on the chosen ones. We are now coming to power. We once had the sleeping spell. It's over. It's over. Lots of people are not going to make this shift. All Facts family. Yes, yeah. A lot of people I don't think are going to make it, and I don't think a lot of people are going to make it because they don't want to make it. You know, we talk about this thing of ascension, meaning like to go higher and higher and reach higher and higher vibrations. But there's also something called descending instead of ascending. And maybe some people came here to descend. Maybe it's a karmic thing. I don't know. But I do know, and I read this quote a long time ago, like 20 years. The guy said, "Never compare nobody to yourself because everybody's on a different journey." And I don't know what journey these other people are on, and it doesn't make sense to me with the decisions that they're making. But you know what? It's none of my business. If they want to go ahead and kill themselves, then so be it. But I acknowledge life. I respect life. I respect my life and the lives of others. And I'm gonna do what's best for me. And I hope that you do what's best for you. And I hope that you don't be persuaded by uh, these weak, skimpy words of these public figures and these celebrities and these politicians and whoever else is in that scheme, because it's so weak. It's so weak, man. I don't care if you are Magic Johnson, which I have no respect for, and I met the guy before. No respect for him. I don't care if you're a LeBron James, telling people to get it. Well, I don't care if you are whoever else you are. I don't care, man. I don't care because you're good with a basketball. What does that mean in the biggest scheme of creation? What does that mean in the biggest scheme of reality? That you can hold a basketball and dunk a basketball, and that you have a large physical body. What does that mean? It doesn't mean anything when you really think about it. And then we talk about this paper that we know is just created out of thin air. So if the paper is really nothing, then like what are you really what are you really working for? What are you really selling your soul for? Like what? It doesn't make any sense whatsoever, you know. And I really want people to start dissecting these things. And just because somebody accomplished something, oh, you know what he had to go through to get there. So what? Who gives a flying French toast? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like they can keep all of their little papers, all their little stuff. I don't care, man. I don't care about it. You know, they say history doesn't repeat itself, it often does rhyme. And yo, it's rhyming like Eminem right now. I mean, history is rhyming like Eminem right now. And if y'all can open your eyes and really see, and I hope that you can, and just continue on being a vessel of this frequency, and continue on waking up those around you. And because this it's different types of people, man. There's some people who are in such a deep slumber. They're in such a deep slumber that they need people to keep on talking to them because they want to wake up. And then there are some people who don't. That they just don't. They don't care whatsoever, and that's fine. But then there's also people who's like, you know what? I'm kind of at the threshold. I'm not sure. That's why it's important for us who know and for us who have light inside of us to be beacons of light, because it's needed. It's needed. It's needed. It's needed. And this is our dharma. This is our path. This is what we came here for. So so yeah, stay strong, y'all. Stay strong. Stay strong. I know, I know that. Whew, I know that we got this. I know that we got this. I know that we got this. We're gonna come up on top, y'all. We're gonna come up on top. Those who are in alignment with the frequency of the highest, of the greater good, of the divine love, of the Father Mother principle, whatever you want to call it. Those who are in the frequency of pure love, will inherit the earth. You will inherit the earth. Don't listen to these politicians. Don't you dare. Just because they might look pretty or they might look handsome, they might have a good reputation, they might have some credibility. Don't you listen. Don't you listen to them. Because it's junk, man. It's nonsense. It's nonsense. And they try to infect your consciousness. So you got to protect it. You got to be the guard of your mind. You got to guard the gate of your mind. You know what I mean? It's 5 o'clock in the morning, man. I haven't done a YouTube, so I just wanted to do this, man. And I really gotta get better at writing down notes, because I be having so much stuff that I want to talk to you guys about. And then I kind of freeze up when I come here a little bit, and I'm still working on trying to figure out when I do go live how to have the computer screen, because I bought this green screen. Got this from Amazon, right? And I'm trying to figure out next is how to get stuff on the back, so when I talk about stuff, I can have it right here as a point of a reference. This way, when I make videos, I don't gotta freaking keep on putting stuff on, like certain articles and pictures or whatever. Yeah, so I'm trying to figure that out. I got a couple people who sent me some information, but I need more because I'm not sure. Yeah, slowly but surely, and yeah, I just really appreciate you guys for supporting the channel, and really supporting me. It means a lot. It means a whole lot. I got a lot of information coming out. I do. But I just wanted to stop in, and yeah, I couldn't sleep, and it was a good time to do it today because of the energy of the moon, and it's the Aries moon, and I'm an Aries, so yeah. I just wanted to drop in, but I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I do. So have a good day, have a good week, have a good month, have a good year, have a good life. My name is Jonathan. Thanks for tuning in to Seven Circles. Hook me up. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't. I do appreciate it. And also hit the like button, because I want this to go around the universe of YouTube. So, thank you. Bye. How do I get out of here?